Hey there, movie fans. Scott Moviemantz here with my review of On the Rocks.
So Dean's going away a lot, huh? On business trips?
Dad,
Raise your hand if that sounds fishy.
he's not like you. He's a good guy, a great dad.
Sure, it's nature. Males are forced to fight, to dominate, and to impregnate all females.
17 years after they first teamed up for Lost in Translation, the landmark film that won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, writer-director Sofia Coppola and Bill Murray are reunited for On the Rocks. Murray plays Felix, the freewheeling playboy father to Laura, played by Rashida Jones. Laura suspects that her husband, played by Marlon Wayans, is having an affair. Now, Felix pounces on that and drags Laura all over New York and elsewhere to try to confirm her suspicions. This is Coppola's seventh feature as a director, and in many ways, it's her most commercially accessible film to date. Unlike her previous films, which were moody, atmospheric, and at their very best, transcendent, On the Rocks feels pretty straightforward. It still feels like a Sofia Coppola movie, it's just a little more mainstream, and that's okay. What you see is what you get, and what you get is a very entertaining movie. But what makes On the Rocks so special is the chemistry between Rashida Jones and Bill Murray, the latter of whom is perfectly cast with another great role that plays to his strengths. He's charming, he's confident, he's funny, he's irresistible, but there's also something a little bit sad about his state of arrested development, especially at his age. Rashida Jones is also terrific, effectively balancing comedy and drama while also holding her own in a great way with Murray. She perfectly conveys the feelings of a daughter who loves her father, but in some ways is a little disappointed by his shortcomings. It's a bond that feels genuine, it feels heartfelt, and it feels a little heartbreaking. On the Rocks doesn't scale the magical heights of Lost in Translation. I mean, how could it? But I still really like the movie a lot. And all of Coppola's movies have been either good or great. Big shout out to Somewhere and The Bling Ring, which I also really loved. And On the Rocks is another Sofia Coppola gem that is an essential viewing. So check it out. I'm Scott Moviemantz, back soon with more reviews. Until then, here's looking at you, kid.